7-month-old Emmanuel Haro was reportedly kidnapped almost a week ago. It was last Thursday, August 14th. His parents claim that they are now holed up in their home trying to grieve the loss of their son, trying to get help to locate him, and apparently getting death threats. His father has also hired an attorney who has given statements, their car has been seized, and apparently there have been search warrants given to their home for their electronic devices, etc. The family had apparently been in Ukiah when the mother and Emmanuel had headed to a store to get a mouthguard for their daughter. When they got to the store, the mother claims that he had a dirty diaper. She put him on the back seat and says somebody came up behind her, said "Hola," and apparently hit her over the head. She woke up soon after realizing her son was gone and she had a black eye. Authorities said that the investigation took a turn when his parents walked out of a police interview and refused to cooperate. Well, his father, Jake Haro, has now gotten an attorney who says that this isn't the case.
I don't know where the statement that they stopped cooperating came from, Ashley. I spoke to the detectives yesterday, offered for Jake to continue to speak with them, have not been made aware of any requests today to speak with Jake. I don't represent Rebecca. That needs to be very clear. They voluntarily turned over all of their electronic devices, including the passwords. I think that's something that's huge that nobody has been made aware of. And I can't speak to the statement that was sent to you. I can tell you, I have personal knowledge. I reached out to the assigned detective and made Jake available. Jake wants to cooperate. Jake doesn't like the fact that nobody's listening.
Police have been actively searching the home for days, looking for any signs of the 7-month-old with no luck whatsoever. They have brought on cadaver dogs, canine dogs, and the police issued another statement today. They said that they are aware that Emmanuel's father has now retained an attorney, and if the parents would like to continue cooperating with them, they are more than willing. They also talked about the fire that was reported at a neighbor's home. So the Haro home is in Cabazon, and there was a fire across the street. Now, they're saying there is no connection at all to the case that's being investigated, but they will continue to communicate if they find anything else. They also gave an update saying during the last few days, investigators have conducted extensive searches in Ukiah and Cabazon looking for Emmanuel and any evidence that might lead to his location. They said that they have served several search warrants at the Haro home and utilized canine dogs to aid in the investigation. Additionally, a large amount of surveillance video has been obtained from areas of interest and are being reviewed. Jake's lawyer also talked about the search warrant when he was on News Nation. He said they're cooperating with this. He also said that them seizing the vehicle is not this breaking news that people thought it was, that they actually haven't had their vehicle since the alleged kidnapping last Thursday.
Jake has voluntarily provided the electronic devices that there was a search warrant for, including the passwords. The vehicle that you were saying is breaking news that you brought up at the beginning of this broadcast is not something that is new. They haven't had their vehicle since Thursday night, when this alleged kidnapping happened. So it's not new that you're saying at the beginning of this broadcast that it's new information that the vehicle is gone and make it sound like they just took the vehicle today. The vehicle's been gone since Thursday.
One of the biggest concerns people had is after watching the interview with Emmanuel's mother and father, they both used the past tense when referring about Emmanuel. And it was brought up during the lawyer's interview as well. And this is what he had to say.
I was actually very concerned when Rebecca referred to Emmanuel in past tense as well. Are you aware of that?
I saw the video like anybody else. I can't speak for Rebecca. I can tell you that she doesn't have a master's degree, bachelor's degree, any other degree in public speaking. So I can't speak as to that.
The Haros also have a 2-year-old daughter, which authorities said that they went and got custody of. So the child is apparently now with CPS.
Haro's 2-year-old has been removed from the home. Is that true?
That's what everybody's stating. I mean, Mr. and Mrs. Haro have not been alleged to.
He's your client. Has your client told you? Do you know from your client if he's lost his 2-year-old child from the home?
He doesn't have, that the child has been removed and law enforcement wanted them to produce the child. Yes, he did produce the child. As far as is the child in the home, no. Mr. Haro does not have his 2-year-old and is not being allowed access to his 2-year-old, even though no criminal filing has taken place. They had the children before this alleged incident with no criminal case.
His lawyer says that law enforcement is being extremely tight-lipped about the whole situation and that nothing has been cited as an inconsistency, but yet this is what authorities said happened during their investigation, that they found inconsistencies with the mother and father's story and that they had wanted to give a lie detector test apparently to the mother and she refused and walked out. He said that the main concern right now for the Haros is just locating their son Emmanuel, who they continue to say was kidnapped last Thursday on August 14th.
I don't know what changed. There's nothing here that's been provided that they did anything unfoot to these children, the 2-year-old or 7-month-old baby Emmanuel. The reason I'm on this show, to be very clear, is they're begging for the public to help. They're begging for people to provide information.